involved. He looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Romania grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! Can he finish? Goal! Romania! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Romania go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Messi. Chance! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Romania go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Almost half an hour in now. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now that's well seen too.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this. Conte. Oh, give it away. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rafael Leao. Kalulu. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Messi. Romania heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Messi. Rafael Leao. Nice-looking ball. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Lam. Conte. Messi. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Massaro looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now the cross, he rises! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Romania are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Kalulu. Messi. Foot in. Roberto Carlos. And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Romania have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Here we go again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kante is fouled. And it's Azar. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space out wide. Bastoni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thinks about the shot. Gerrard delivers. He gets big. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Messi! Oh, almost a sixth.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards...
Oh, terrible pass. Great chance! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. In with the challenge. Azar. Chance here to counter. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bastoni. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rashford takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Azar. Rafael Leao. Gerrard plays a sharp little ball here. Messi has it in a wide position. Azar. Just eases him off the ball. Lahm. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Messi. Now it's Hazard. Oh, super find. Conte. Zanetti. Oh, that's well spotted. Hazard. Messi. He is through here. And here's Hazard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's picked it up out wide. Real chance! And he's steered it beyond the post. Time for a change in personnel. Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Upamecano. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's it. Romania have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra win. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
The less said about that pass, the better. Cannavaro. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now, can they get him away? Cole is wide and looking to get onto this. Pressing high and with purpose. Cannavaro. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great ball, and he's in real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Romania with the corner. They're first. He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow!
Massaro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Romania have their second corner now. Punched away. Puyol. He's gone forward. Mateus. Now that looks a decent... Shoots! Goal! Romania! First blood drawn.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Romania have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Romania have their third corner. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's surging through. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gerrard can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Cole. Might be danger here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Some really good ball movement. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
15 minutes till half-time. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cannavaro makes the interception. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hangs in a cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And that's going up front in a hurry. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Puyol deals with that comfortably. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. Now there's a fine ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I think this is definitely...
Neymar! Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been won straight back. Cole. Cannavaro. Real chance here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. Nunez is herring after that one. Chiellini. Zanetti cuts out the pass. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again.
Romania have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chiellini. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rijkaard. And it's Chiellini. Mateus. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Messi might just make this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Mateus, who does have an assist to his name.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. Darwin. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Crossed into the middle. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Seedorf. Now it's Puskás. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. That's a little off target. Zanetti. Driving forward. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's a promising position. And the pass is intercepted. Darwin played out towards the right wing. Aimed beyond the defence. Nunez receives it in a wide position. Romania still have the cards to affect this game. A probing pass. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's bounced back off the post. Neymar driving on and making good progress. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi gets into some space. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Romania really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is Puskás. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Maradona is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mateus, there he goes, motoring forward. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. Edmilson, quality ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Crunching tackle. That's a good run down the left. 2 minutes to be added on. Little pass back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Maradona. This looks promising. Look at the space here. Roberto Carlos. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties.
Haide, prieteni, haide aici la amical, prietene. Că joc atâta de greu a putut să meargă, n-am putut să joc nimica, prietenaș. Hai la amical și cu alunecările tale și cu Konami ce te-o salvat, băga mea și în Konami. Cât te-o salvat Konami ăla, mă? Băi, cât te-o salvat Konami ăla, mă? Băi, frate, ce te-o salvat Dida ăla, mă, de vreo 4 ori cred că te-o salvat. Hai aici să joci cu mine, capătul, ești nigăr. Dă-i drumul la joc, prietene. A trebuit normal să faci și tu o cameră după aia. Câte save au avut Dida ăla, mă? Cum l-a putut salva, mă? Cum l-au putut ține pe el în meci, mă, și nu o juca, mă, nimic, mă, și jocul greu, de-abia mi se mișcă jucătorii, mă. Cum l-au putut salva pe el Dida, mă, l-au putut salva de la o distrugere, că l-am distrus. Cel puțin de 3-4 ori te-o salvat Dida ăla, mă, bată-te, bă, bată-te, norocul să te bată, mă. Tu ești call me nigger. Bă, dacă ești pe live, dă-mă acolo add friend, mă, să te văd cine ești, mă. Bă, PlayStation 4 ăsta, Doamne, bucuram-aș să mă îmbucur că scoate serverele out. Bă, imposibil cum are, mă, 4-5, mă. Bă, o rușine, mă, un căcat, mă, bă, abia să mișcă, bă, și întotdeauna, mă, lag și scrimă când joci împotrivă la PS4, mă. Hai să vedem, că tu ești Cristi Ro.
Hello and
Ești
welcome
Cristi
one and
Ro.
all. The
Nu ești
atmosphere
cumva
building very
Cristi,
nicely here.
Cristi care
Gorgeous,
știu eu.
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Mă, ui, mă, ce greu să încarcă conexiunea lui, mă, de ratat, mă. Ui, ce greu să încarcă. De-aia mi-are jocul așa, mă, ratatule, mă. Băi, nu știu după ce îmi pierd timpul cu tine, mă. Ui, mă, frate, cum merge, mă. De-aia n-am putut să te bat, să te distrug. Că ui, conexiunea, ratatule. Milocule cu conexiunea ta și cu PS4, sărăntocule ce ești, că n-ai bani de PS5. Sărăntocule ce ești tu. O, că ies, că n-am ce să joc cu tine, sărăntocule, că te-am distrus primul meci, te-o salvat Konami și conexiunea proastă de ratat de miloc cu PS4 tău. Milogule ce ești, sărăntocule, că n-ai bani de PS5. Du-te, ia-ți în rate de la Flanco, de la Altex. Sărăntocule ce ești tu de sărăntoc de milog. Du-te, dracu de milog. Stau să-mi pierd timpul cu tine, ratatule. Și așa te-am distrus, cred că nici nu știu, trebuie să mă uit pe live. Câte save ți-o salvat niggerul ăla de Dida. Du-te, cumpără-ți PS5, milogule. Stai că-ți dau mesaj. Dacă în caz că nu ești pe live. Mai dă și Blue Line.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Best, Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard, in it comes. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gerrard. Massaro. Romania finding their passes. Just eases him off the ball. That is good strength. Massaro. Nedved. PSG on the counter-attack. Best. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. Messi's cross. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's a poor... Real chance! He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And he's lost his man here. Messi. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Darwin. Romania so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice interception, well timed. Looking for the run. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, it's played into the area. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Roberto Carlos. Massaro. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Nedved. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cole! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Nedved. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a good run down the right. Oh, Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Now he's off and running. And he plays one through. Now then... And he shoots! He scores! There is the breakthrough!
One chance I need. I need one chance.
One sweeping move.
Couple disaster I make you.
Romania are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for... And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Passing nice and neat. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Baresi cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Romania surely have to...
Massaro! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now it's Darwin. No, it's come to nothing. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Oh, perfectly measured that. Romania still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. That's tidy. The final 5 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Darwin. Koller has it in a wide position. Hangs in a cross. Rijkaard tries to clear. And he's cut it out. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? Can he get on the end of this?
Yeah.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say Nunez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Romania with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta. Maldini. And this is Raul. Raul touches it back. Roberto Carlos goes looking wide. Now the ball in. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Romania are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yamal's cross. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. The muscular approach does pay off here. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Cruyff, and he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good take in a good area. And Cruyff! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Raul. Roberto Carlos. And here's Roberto Carlos. Raul. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Massaro drives it in. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. Strasbourg have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nicely. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Strasbourg! And Strasbourg score first! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Maldini calmly anticipates. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's really well cleared. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Azar. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Romania truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Costa Curta. Maldini. And it's Vieira. Now Costa Curta. Bastoni. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Costa Curta. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Back to the keeper it goes. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Romania really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Now this... Can he finish? And it's in! Romania are level! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Com ratat nou. Play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Strasbourg look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Davids, spread it left. The ball goes in. And he's there to clear it. Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Roberto Carlos, now the delivery. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Romania have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Gerrard. He's got away. And there's a searching pass. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Raul. Yamal. And the counter is on. Lahm demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nicely spread. Roberto Carlos. Romania perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neymar. Now it's Puskás. Puskás proves just a little bit too strong. Roberto Carlos. Massaro. And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. Nah, he's had it taken off him. Lovely, now then. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Schmeichel gets it away. Nicked it back promptly. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Strasbourg clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vieira. Chance for a shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Romania are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Darwin did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And this is Messi. And the shot! Well, now it's a race. In he goes again! Pele is flagged offside. Romania are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Romania making another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Now it's Puskas! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Decent progress down the left. 4 added minutes on the board. Deftly away. Maldini.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Romania have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So there it is. What struck you? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well played. Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's made its way to him. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again. There it is.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has been cut short. Cole! Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Off the post! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cole did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
And he's been shifted off it. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Owen. Now it's Eze. And the shot! Eze out of this world! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Decent chance! And it's Gerrard. He's gone for goal! Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Romania really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good take in a good area. He rises! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And another try! Just cruising!
Mă, du-te morții, mă, incredibil, mă. Toate merg bine, mă, pula, mă. Eu ratez, mă, futu-ți morții, mătii de ratat.
Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds
No,
weren't
mă,
that good.
pulă, mă.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front foot.
Cole!
Fă, bată-te, Dumnezeu, ce șutare, mă, pulă, mă. Futu-ți Konami și scriptul mătii de Konami să-ți fut. Dic Konami, mânca mea pula de Konami. Mă, ce șut, mă, pulă, mă. Futu-ți morții mătii de script să-ți fut.
Bastoni gathers from the goal kick. Oh, he's going
No.
to be disappointed with that.
No.
Great vision. Played out to the
L-a
left flank.
ratat. No, ține de minge,
15
dă-te
minutes till
morții în
half-time.
mătii de ratat.
Oh, that was vital. Albert.
Uite ăla ce pasă,
And
mă,
the counter is
incredibil.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cole. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance!
Du-te în mormântul mătii de ratat. Dick Elber ăla trebuie să scot afară. Dick cine face experimente cu ratați.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Romania give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. He has a look up. Good read, needed to be. He's on it, can he get away? Nakata conjures time and space where few can. Romania are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saliba. Zanetti. Aimed beyond the defence. Eze picks it up out wide. He's having a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Knocks it into space. He's in space and looking for options. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played into the middle. Nakata looking to add to his goal. Tries to play it. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Romania get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game.
He's having a go! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
6, mă. 6 saves. Nope. 6, mă. Hai că oricum te bat, ratatule. Hai să scoatem, mă. Nu-mi place de el, mă. Deloc, mă, nu-mi place de el, mă. Deloc. Deloc nu-mi place de el, mă. Cine, mă, ăla în poartă, mă? Hai să vedem, mă. Cine, mă, în poartă, mă? Cine, mă, ratatul ăla în poartă, mă? Uite că l-o schimba, mă, și-a fost un negru, mă. L-o schimba, mă. Cine a fost în poartă de l-a salvat, mă? Pe Konami Script. L-a scos, mă. L-a schimba, mă, fii atent, mă. He changed the goalkeeper. Come on, ratat.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, this looks sharp. Romania do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Puyol gets over and intercepts. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's Cáceres. That's a good ball out wide. Can he finish? They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, that has changed the dynamic. There's the shot! He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Messi. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's a great ball here. Davids clears.
Romania really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
When no luck, nu bula, nu gol. Cine? Ăsta e slab. Out. Hai să vină piesele grele, poate sar și ăștia la cap. Mai putem face o schimbare. 7 saves. 7. Ratat. N-avem ce face, mici pe sus. Cross.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Cross.
He's gone direct
No
here.
other chance.
Roberto Carlos. That's a pretty loose pass.
Cross. Uite, l-a ratat că și el Bumbalescu.
Romania clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's played through for him.
Ui, l-a ratat că Bumbalescu.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And that's
L-a
really
ratat
well
Bumbalescu.
That's a throw. Coller. Saliba makes the interception. Romania perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Romania really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries a shot!
Normal că trebuie să o salveze.
Oh, what has happened here? That's a good ball. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away.
Bumbalescu.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Bumbalescu.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Haaland gets flagged offside.
Dar de ce la Haaland, mă, când trebuie să dai jos, mă, ratatule, mai jos, mă? Ratat, mă.
Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Iară la
execution
Messi,
was
pul.
lacking. And that is as far as they're going to go.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a... Collar!
Este,
He
mă!
scored!
Bravo, mă!
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lahm goes sliding in. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Davids. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that will be the final act.
O minge jos îmi
What a
trebuia.
magical football match and genuine respect
Vai
all
slab
round.
era ratatul ăsta, mă.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Romania can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tight
Nine.
work to do,
Nine.
but some real promise too.
9 safe.
Many
Give me
thanks to
one
Jim,
goal
and
from
with
that.
it is
9.
a very good night to you.
Konami script, Konami script. Ratați. Bată-vă Dumnezeu cum vă apără Konami.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's headed upfield. Cole. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Pirlo. Milan looking to pass their way through. Caresses it through. Lofted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi looking to play him in. Ambrosini gets across to intercept that. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. So what can they make of this? Thuram. Ambrosini. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Thuram. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Massaro. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Piqué pokes it out wide. Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely spread. Played in deep.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Best. Gerard wins the duel this time. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Massaro touches it back. Gerard. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram. Cole. Pirlo. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's been shifted off it. That's gone for a throw-in. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no
And
supply.
he welcomes it in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's intervened well there. Massaro. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. That's very neat. Played out wide. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more.
Romania are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Sends it crossfield. Messi chasing after it. It's a throw-in. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Romania clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Decent chance! And he hits the net! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Romania have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Massaro, and he's cut it out. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Defending was strong and firm. Romania needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lahm.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has been slung wide. That's been cut out. Well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Drogba. Romania perhaps contemplating their next change here. Thuram. Romania are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Romania are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Deep climbs up big! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now this could be a chance. Messi, in by Messi. Keeper's dealt with that. Romania leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Cross into the... Up he goes! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! He watched it all the way. And the finish was
Bă, ratatule, că te distrug, mă, ratatule, mă. Hai că jucăm friendly game, hai că jucăm big twitch. Ce e asta, mă, ratatule? Am crezut că e offside, mă. De-aia nici n-am venit, mă. Dar stai că jucăm, mă, ratatule, dacă nu joc cu tine, mă.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only
Yo,
question
mă.
is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff!
Bravo, mă, pizdă.
Oh,
Cum ce
terrific
rău
save
mi-au
from the
putut merge
keeper.
Yeah, he was
jucătorii, mă.
well placed to deal with
Ce
that.
script, mă, cum mi-au putut merge mie jucătorii, mă. Hai, mă, ratatule, că și așa joc cu tine, mă, ratatule, după aia, mă.
Defending required here.
Te pune Dumnezeu să nu joci.
And
We
that
play,
has
my
been
friend.
cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got away.
Mm.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Pele. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Oi, ce repede s-o dus. Hai că jucăm. Ratat. Say, wait. We play. Ratat. Wait. Knockout, I will make you. Ratat. 1-2. Uppercut. Stai. Wait. Wait, ratatule. No, friendly call. We PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4. Fotos PlayStation 4. Hai să jucăm, futu de nu te distrug, mă, ratatule, futu-ți Dumnezeu. Hai aici să joci cu mine. Konami ratat. Hai aici să joci cu mine. Accept, my friend, accept the game. Ui, ce greu să mișcă, mă. Apoi unii zic că nu juca cu formă excelentă la cum să mișcă jocul. Play normal, random, how the game is moving. So much lazy game, slowly game. Now let's play, my friend. Let me show you how good you are, my friend. Impossible to play. Impossible to play. Ce-ați bucuria mea, nu?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already... He rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. Oh, that was vital. Kaká. Now it's Cruyff. Ambrosini. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Milan looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, it's come loose. Romania so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Chance here to counter. Rijkaard cuts it out. Great vision. Cruyff gets into a good position. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Puyol cuts out the pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Ambrosini. Lewandowski. Decent chance! Oh, crossbar! Aimed in towards the centre. Now that looks a decent ball. It could be in here. Oh, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that has not gone well. Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Thuram looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro. That's Thuram. And it's Kaká. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe! And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Ambrosini, nicely shaped ball. Ambrosini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 2 then. Romania have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Cole. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pirlo. And it's Kaka. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, can they get him away? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Ambrosini. AC Milan could counter here. Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. And Cruyff! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Messi crosses it in. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cole is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Just the goal. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, this shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Another pass. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Mbappe. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Massaro. Oh, well played, well played. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Kaka. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now then, the ball's come loose. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He won't be happy with that one. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Messi. Now it's Gerrard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro. Romania have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Cannavaro. Massaro. Pirlo. Kaka. Quietly revving up. Massaro. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pirlo. And here's Cruyff. Passes short and sharp. And he was alert to it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
In with the challenge. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Lewandowski. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this?
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And this is Cruyff. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Thuram. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Knocks it into... Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Pelé. Puyol makes the interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That had too much on it. Romania can make their change now with a break in play. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lobbed in behind. Not the most accurate pass. And that will be the final act. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
Now it's Cruyff. Pelé. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Massaro. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Ambrosini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely. Massaro! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Messi. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a cute ball. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Massaro. No goals as yet. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Dink through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Decent chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. And Messi! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram goes back to front.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Massaro. Lewandowski. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. The major moment in the game. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
This their second corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lewandowski might just make this. Ambrosini. Quality ball. Roberto Carlos.
Romania are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Played out wide. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Piqué. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Kaka. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Cruyff. Pelé. And they're back on the ball again. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the pass is intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kaka. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he was quick to react. Played into space out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Nice-looking ball. And this is Cruyff. He gets big! And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. Oh, this looks sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, he's got space here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Wriggles his way through. Pelé.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is ended up in no man's land. And they can counter here. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's clever. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Messi goes for the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Lewandowski. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is... There's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cole chasing after it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, super ball! Pirlo. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Thuram cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Opts for safety. Thuram. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now what about this cross? Cleared without hesitation. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Romania have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game.
Climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kohler is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. And he's on a charge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that is out of play. Now he's off and running. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a searching pass. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Bellingham. Lahm gets across to intercept that. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Bonucci makes the interception. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Played into space. That's good vision. That is good alertness. He's found some space. Oh, what has happened here? Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Seedorf has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard tries to clear. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for a runner. Thuram cuts it out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ambrosini. And it's Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hangs one in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! Bellingham. Now Cruyff. Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Thuram. That's it for the first period of extra time. So, 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bonucci has it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, he's had a shot! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Collar looks to get on the end of this.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Messi. Nice control. Crosses it in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely shaped ball. Collar aimed beyond the defence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
So that's it. It is all over. Romania have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of...